Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Well, how much politics went into you squashing your beef with?
It wasn't too much. It was at me, Savage, and him.
That's it.
And we worked it out.
No way.
Little dude, 6ix9ine, was on a podcast with Vlad, and he basically said he don't buy it. There's too much like.
Who that?
Exactly. But the Tekashi 69, right? He's that.
I never heard of him.
Right, exactly.
We appreciate you. Not even.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. So YFN Lucci is approached by TMZ, who pretty much asked him about squashing the beef with Young Thug. And he just felt like, and he explained to him why and how he done it. Over time, ain't no sense in us keep going back and forth, man. And he decided to let it go. But what they did after that was crazy, because I don't even think he really deals with 6ix9ine or have ever dealt with Tekashi 6ix9ine. But they asked him in return, like, okay, so 6ix9ine say he don't believe y'all and he don't agree with what y'all doing. He don't believe y'all even squash the beef. And then he said, who? And he said, kind of like, I don't know him. And he got in the truck and kind of just left because he just didn't have time to even deal with that. He didn't want to answer that question pretty much. He blew him off. So I'm tripping off the fact of why would TMZ even be asking that? I guess they just trying to keep something going in the media the same way we all do, but they running up on people and asking these questions. OG, are you there?
Yeah, I mean, there you go, white exploitation again. They wouldn't have asked the Beatles about the Rolling Stones about nothing like that.
I didn't even think about
that. He said they didn't have no beef, and you're trying to say what another rat said and what he said about it, what he didn't believe. Nobody care about what he believed or what the hell he do.
Yeah, and it's like he's been pretty much on a trolling rampage ever since these guys got out, and he felt like Young Thug was talking, and he's like, why is everybody accepting Young Thug when they played me to the left when I was supposed to be the one talking? Why are they now treating Young Thug like he's accepted again? And why are they? He's kind of like, well, I was ratting. Why are they letting him go for ratting? I was ratting. Why they trying to let him have a pass? They don't like this at all, and I'm just trying to figure out why is he so worried about that.
There was a difference in what happened with Young Thug. You got on the stand on people, sir. You put on a suit. You didn't go in there in no gangbanging attire. You had a suit on, call you Mr. Hernandez. You wasn't no blood then. So yeah, there's a big difference.
Oh, so he got on the stand.
He got on the stand and testified in front of, put his hand on the Bible and everything, and looked at lonely, like he had been intimidated, like somebody had raped him and made him do that. He played the white card. And actually end up getting off on some pretty light slap on the hand charges, right? Yes, of course, because he told on them boys, everybody in that blood card. He was the prime witness, and the only one that embraced him was Rat 100.
But I don't know why they would even set it up for him to even be like a lead rapper for them anyway, and he wasn't built or come from that. I never understood that.
He was an Eminem replacement.
Okay, so he basically was just one that they wanted to try to do some things with. Evidently, that's what you're saying. They just wanted to do something with somebody, have a mascot, somebody that they could say, hey, man, this guy's dope. And it's a good money grab if it goes through and it don't happen the way Tekashi's happened. If they'd have did it and stopped, then it would have been a great money grab, to be honest with you, for some brothers that was playing the backside of it. But when it went too far, I think that's where it becomes an issue once it goes too far. And basically, this guy's being challenged to be who they are, and it's not good.
You never had a problem. Why? Do you know where that checking in came from?
Where?
He's the first one said, I ain't gonna check in. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I remember that.
Thought it was so, oh man, he come there like, I'm not checking in, and he faked 2 or 3 fights at the airport, and it was progress. And then everybody started talking about checking in. Because the white man said it, made it real.
Wow. Wow, the white man said it, and it was up from there, and it was stuck from there.
Oh my goodness! Now it's on. Now we doing paperwork parties
And everything.
Yeah, now it comes out. Now all the rats got together. They have a rat party. And if he told, I told. How come he didn't tell? And you got to understand, it's a different degree of telling, man.
So, I mean, so what are these guys hanging together for like that? Like, again, you see them with Charleston White. You see them all huddled up together. And now, you know, him, Rat 100, they all huddled up together. What are we do? I mean, this is the thing that people are saying, man, they have an audience, bro. 20 years ago, would they have had an audience like this 20 years ago?
No, not at all. Not at all. But after COVID and people became in their houses and they became recluses, everybody wasn't getting out, and they took over to, now the media became popular. That was the thing to do. So TikTok and YouTube blew up because people were hibernated.
And so we're seeing the effects of that now in a strong way.
Right now it's like you say, right. I when I first started dealing with you, I never knew the magnitude that people watch their phones more than they watch the TV.
Yeah, and unlike you, I knew they watched their phones more than their TV, and that was the reason I started doing this, because I
didn't know and I didn't care.
Well, I had to care because it was like, if we're gonna have a business and we're gonna be in business, we need to be where the business is at, and that was my thing.
Right.
So the hustle kicked in. Yeah, that was the kick in. Like, okay, we've had the store here for hell at that time, say 14, 15 years, and now all of a sudden COVID hit, and we're like, what? Wait a minute, we got to figure this out. This here ain't supposed to happen like this. Where these people at? Okay, let's get to these people, and that's how I came up with Boss Talk 101. And the rest is history. Yeah. But again, here's something else that jumped off the pages at me, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine actually spoke out against Blueface, and he was like, "Man, you got all these tattoos in your face. Listen at this, man."
Yo, Wack, I know this shit, man, but look, I know I got a lot of face tattoos, but your man look crazy, like your man really got a baseball logo. Like, this nigga used to play football, like varsity, like, oh my God, like this nigga used to really play varsity football. Got the baseball logo. What else he got? He got the chase. So he got the chase logo. The what's that? The Washington Nationals. He got the Washington Nationals. Oh my God, this nigga's from LA with the Washington Nationals logo. Nigga got the LV on the face, like, man, this shit is crazy. Nigga got YSL, like, I know he regret that oh my God, I just peeped the YSL shit. It's a bad luck walking in the prison yard with that shit now. This nigga Crip got a 5, the tallies, you know the tally numbers, a 5. Yo, Wack, I know this shit, man, but look, I know I got a lot of face tattoos, but your man look crazy, like your man really got a baseball logo. Like, this nigga used to play football, like varsity, like, oh my God, like this nigga used to really play varsity football. Got the baseball logo. What else he got? He got the chase. So he got the chase logo, what's that? The Washington Nationals. He got the Washington Nationals. Oh my God, this nigga's from LA with the Washington Nationals logo. Nigga got the LV on the face, like, man, this shit is crazy. Nigga got YSL, like, I know he regret that oh my God, I just peeped the YSL shit. It's a bad luck walking in the prison yard with that shit now. This nigga Crip got a 5, the tallies, you know the tally numbers, a 5.
San Antonio.
I had to know, because, you know, it's like, I ask people every time I see it, I ask her, what was you thinking? Did you ever think about getting a job? Like, who would want to hire you with all that inscription on your face?
So would you say this is like a whole nother level of mental illness when somebody just tat their face up?
Another level. That's a suicidal level.
Oh, gee, but that's something that the Hispanic culture, the Mexicanos been doing forever, though.
That's it, and they've been picking grapes forever. Most of the cholo Mexicans that you see with tattoos all over their face, just like me, ain't gonna never do nothing in their life.
What do you mean, just like you, OG? You've done a lot of things, but I'm just saying these.
Wait a minute, can we just keep it like that?
Well, just like you, I don't like when you do that because I'm not gonna.
Because I don't try to put things like I'm better than somebody else. I got tattoos in my heart. I done some grimy stuff. Not grimy.
Well, is grimy a word you should be using? I think that grimy, you shouldn't even be using that word. But at any rate, I think, like I said, when I look at, I'm gonna be honest with you, and here's my honest, my honest perception of what I see in Blueface is I see a man that came home. If I'm looking at it correctly, he came home, he tried to get with his kids. He did get with his kids, all of his kids. He brought them in the house together. He even hung out with Krishan for a second. Now he went out, and partied with another young lady, and Krishan's all over the internet crying, saying he need to be locked back up. But at the end of the day, I can promise you, from what I'm seeing, he's doing 1,000 push-ups a day. He's doing everything that people, when they first come home, do. And he's just trying to basically show some of the places where he kind of missed out, like with his kids. I can see him trying to figure it out, and and I think he's had time to think. If he was doing them 1,000 push-ups a day like that, most people don't do 1,000 push-ups a day or 1,500 sit-ups a day like I used to do, and then not be done. Put something in your mind clicks when you're working out, and you could attest to that, OG. Just when you locked up and you working out on a daily, that's discipline, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's a form of discipline. So as him coming out looking stronger, working out daily like that, even though he got the tattoo in the face, and it is a little bit more, he had tattoos in the face before he left, he just did so many more. But just the fact of him looking like he's looking, healthy, working out, still coming home working out with his dad the other day, doing 1,000 push-ups a day, still right now, says something for me. It says that he's trying to figure it out. Maybe he goes back into recidivism. Maybe he goes back and he starts to trolling on the internet again. But as of right now, what I've seen with him, he's really not doing nothing too crazy. He's trying to figure it out, and the spending time with the kids is dope. So I can't really look at him and say he out here crashing out. All I seen him with was some females, and I like that too. Because if you're going to come out here and get with somebody, don't get with these knuckleheads. I ain't seen him with no dudes. All I've been seeing him with is females. And, he doing his thing. And not the same female. He chilling. The cameras come on. He with his kids or he with them females. So, I got to give it up to him, because the 1,000 push-ups, consistently doing them and keeping that going, tells me he's still focused a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I know that because I've been there. You know what I mean? If you come home and you keep doing them push-ups and you keep trying to figure out, okay, what's going on with this out here now? Because he gone for a few years. It ain't changed much, but it did change some. A few years, OG. So that's the whole game when you look at this. But when I look at Tekashi 6ix9ine, should he be trolling this guy like that? I don't think so. I think he got a lot of room to talk. He's a big rat, according to everybody, according to the courtrooms, according to everything. For him to be trolling this guy, I think it's on a whole nother level. I'm just trying to keep some attention on me. But guys, y'all got to get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine is trolling Blueface, and does he have a right? And second about,
he ain't got no right. He's a rat.
and was
registered rat.
Is he wrong for speaking on YFN Lucci? Huh? What'd you say, OG?
He's a rat in 5 states. He have no right to say nothing about nobody.
With nobody?
On a dress.
What?
He need to put on a dress.
Oh, gee, man. Hey, guys, and that guy, that rapper that was comparable to Kendrick Lamar, that got arrested yesterday, this guy, Rod Wave, if you're still watching, you should. If you should be able to see his video right here, OG. argued me down about it, about who he is, and he didn't know him. So get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, and make sure you download, like, and subscribe to Boss Talk 101. This is Boss Talk 101 Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.